Jason&Jabari.
What's up, guys? This is Jason from the Jason&Jabari Gaming, and today we have Alliance Wars number 3 and 4 for season 54. The first war we're up against, I think this alliance has been accused of cheating, but I don't know. I don't really get into that stuff. But anyway, we're up against these guys, mid tower, something like that. Whatever the name was, I skipped past it. But so for those of you just joining us, I don't have an assigned path. I just go where I'm needed. So that being said, I don't get like a lot of fights like I would if I was assigned paths and stuff like that. But I'm starting off on path 7, the shared fight. I have this Dragon Man. It's a rank 2, so it shouldn't be too bad, but Count Nefaria is tactic, so I'm going to be using him. I thoroughly enjoy using him. I need to get his signature ability up some more. I think mine's like Sig 90. I'd like to get him to 200 at some point soon. We'll see about Banquet, how many signature stones and stuff I get, and we'll see. So basically, when you knock Dragon Man down on this node, it gives him an armor break, and when Dragon Man is armor broken, you get degened. However, with the tactic attacker, you don't take any degen damage at all. And even if we did, Count Nefaria in his ionic overcharge mode is 90% degen resistant, so it wouldn't even matter. I didn't even need the tactic for that. Anyway, the next fight is still on path 7. It'll be another shared fight, and we're going against this Negasonic. This time I'm actually not using her on offense. I'm going against her on defense. So I chose to bring in Guardian. Guardian can parry her non-contact attacks. Since he is a tech champion, she will not start with her precognition. And I'm going to knock her down, which is why I started with the Power Star 1, to get my ball rolling as far as those yellow things that Guardian has. We have plenty of damage now, and also when we knock her down, her protection goes away. So there, I made a slight mistake, but we have high energy resistance, so it doesn't really matter. I have a high Sig Guardian and 1 special 2, and that's GG's for her. So that was my actual war for that. Very 2 simple fights, and we ended up losing 8-6, sadly. But like I said, there's been a lot of talk about, so it's Monsters of War. I'm sorry, I think I said Mid Tower or something like that. But yeah, it's Monsters of War. So we'll see what happens at the end of the season when they do docs and stuff, if they in fact were cheating. But unfortunate loss. We were coming off of a loss from PBT, so that's back-to-back losses. So hopefully we can turn it around in this war. And we actually get to bring in Serpent for attack. Serpent is pretty good for attack, and my Serpent is rank 3 Sig 200, so I have the biggest Serpent in the game currently, because rank 4s are not yet a thing, but we do have some rank 4 materials with the introduction of Karina's challenges that just came out for Necropolis, if you have completed all of them. So I'm going in with Onslaught, Serpent, and Heimdall. I have 2 fights this war as well, but they're a little bit more important. I say important in the sense that they're harder. I have the boss, and I have node 49. So that's all that's left. So I brought in Heimdall just in case I was to mess up or die. This is my first time taking these fights. I was shown some videos and I talked about everything. I felt confident enough to solo the fights, but I needed the safety net of Heimdall just in case. For this, I would recommend taking off dexterity. I didn't do it here, but you live and you learn. So I'm mega boosted. I decided to go in with a power star 1 because I know I need to knock him down. Warlock is a very, very annoying tactic defender. Him and Shocker are very annoying. I'd say Shocker is harder, but Warlock's very annoying. And he's cold snap immune. So there I dexed, and he got the unstoppable buff. I thought he was coming in at me there. He wasn't, and I got hit. And now we're all over the place. Now we're degenning. Yeah, fun times. So we finally were able to hit him with a special 1, which places the slow on him. So you don't gain power on this node, but Serpent is able to have power gain buffs, kind of like Hyperion. So you're still able to gain power. The goal for me was to bait out special 2s, really. And since we have a lot of buffs, it helps with the infection of Warlock there. I'm trying to build up to a special 2. So I thought I was going to get there, but we didn't get there. So I ended up throwing off another special 1, which is fine because it's keeping the slow in check. I use my relic, and I always use that as an opening to heavy. I've done this fight a couple times since then against him and others. But yeah, that's what I use my striker for. So far, it's kind of under control, but he goes unstoppable again because the slow ran off. So we're getting whacked again. But we finally get to a SP2. I throw it off. It does some good damage, and you can use power backs with Serpent. Actually, no, that's not for this. That's not for this war. I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry. Just keep that in mind. Obviously, you can use power backs, whatever you want. But yeah, I'll talk about that next war. But anyway, down he goes. Sloppy fight, but we still had his immortality in case we died. So here I'm switching to ouchies. This was the recommended build. So I'm going to use Onslaught for Bullseye here. Rank 3 Bullseye. And it's basically special 1, special 2. He's supposed to die, basically. Sometimes he survives and you have to throw off 1 more special 1. But I'm running like max recoil here and everything, which I'm not a fan of, by the way. I'm not a fan of killing myself, but yeah. So here we go. I get a nice little intercept. Since I have the bleed on me, the neuros or he's going to have neuros applied to him a little bit more. So I tried to use my heavy and throw off my special 1. It didn't work because I was supposed to heavy counter his heavy, and look, we're already at half health. So this is not going well at all. He throws off his special 1, which was fine. We heavy counter his heavy, so that was good. We heavy counter his heavy again. We're going to do it 1 more time into our special 2. So that was what we actually were supposed to do. The problem is we lose 5% for max recoil. He's hitting really hard. I tried to heavy into a special 1 again. No, it doesn't do it. But he's still taken down, so it's fine. I heavy into the relic. Of course it doesn't work. It whiffs. So I'm like, what in the world, dude? This is really bad. So he's ticking down, and I heavy is heavy, but of course he gets his Astro Evade, throws off his special 1, and technically kills me, but we have Heimdall to the rescue, and he ticks out for game. Man, that was the sloppiest fight ever. But we did get the solo. We did end up winning 4-6. So that broke the losing little streak there. So I'm super proud of the guys. Super nervous taking those fights. I didn't do them very well. Hopefully you guys learn what not to do. But anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Like and subscribe. Continue helping us grow. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.